Alright, not sure what happened there, but hey guys, Proxy Aspect is here, and we are finally, after so long, back at it with Elite Dangerous. What's with my joystick? Hang on, it's flipping switches. That's my button for the... Okay, that's my light button. Thermal signature restored. Fuck's sake, what is this thing doing? Used to do this all the time, like, it used to do this just periodically, but now it's doing it like every couple seconds. Hang on, chat. Maybe it's how the chords are set out. I remember this caused me to crash. Anyways, we're here. We're back. I gotta recalibrate with this because, oh, for fuck's sake. What, you don't remember when you don't remember your controls? No, it's not that I don't remember my controls. The controls are activating themselves. Like, hang on. No hands. See? For some reason, this switch... Is it dust in there? No wonder it wouldn't work properly on Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is probably what's causing it. Is it better? Nope, okay. Okay, what if I just leave that switch held down? It's a switch, not a button. Hang on. I'm going to enable pre-flight checks for the next flight just to be on the safe side. But anyways, K-Mac, how are you, man? There we go. So, back at it with Elite Dangerous. I got a... God damn it! Night vision and silent running kicked in. Okay, no, that's the map. What was my switch for silent running? Wasn't you, was it? There you go. You'd use that when you were You'd use that when you're fighting the Thargoids. Alright, Proxy. Hello, Frog. How are you? Finally back at it after a while, huh? Alright, let's see. Carrier management. I haven't checked my carrier for a while. Let's see how much funds we've got left in the tank. Oh, plenty. So yeah, we're back here on my... Oh, for fuck's sake. Hang on. Let me reconnect it. Problem with the setup that I've got here, chat, is I am hardbound to playing with a joystick. I am not used to playing this game with keyboard and mouse or a controller. Alright, let's see if that fixed it. I'm doing good. Building an Orbis at the moment. Nice. So you're just running the things back and forth, right? Okay. Oh, come on. What is with you? Sorry, chat. Won't be a second here. Alright, let's see if straightening out the cord does it. I know this has been a thing with the joystick for a while. Sometimes, periodically, it would trigger all switches at once and, you know, go silent running, activate the map, cause me to crash into the ground, and I actually do have a clip of that. But this often? No. It has never done it this often before. So, I'm missing a little something here. Music going. There you go. So anyways, we're back here at my system. Not sure what we're going to do today. I'm in my Type 9 at the moment, Loop of Fortune. I think we're going to do some more cargo hauling. I need to get out there and get back up to date on what I've done or what I'm yet to do. Some of the past constructions I've had in progress are probably... they're either still in progress or they've expired by now. Like I said, I haven't touched this game for a while, unfortunately. Excuse the eating, chat. I honestly only had time for just a little bit of dinner before I went live. System architect. Oh yeah, I'm getting paid for this system. Commander, an old friend in the Pilots Federation has allowed me to use his channel to ask for your help. Terry Tora, a maverick in the exobiology field, has gone radio silent. I'm her assistant and sponsor. We work closely for... I'm trying to read, joystick. We've worked closely for years, specializing... Fuck's sake! Her last comms message was 3 weeks ago. Since then, I haven't heard anything. It's not like Terry. We usually talk every other day. Our last conversation was quite animated. Terry said she was on the verge of uncovering something big. A discovery that would excite the wider scientific community. I can't share much more yet. We'll explain further soon, but Terry has good instincts. And if she says her hunt was for something important, I believe her. I've changed her last position to somewhere in the vicinity. Fuck's sake! Coles 285 sector, TQA B154. Have to have been within a 10 light year radius. Get out there and see if you can find anything. Look for comms, beacons, relays, anything that can store information. I've added a transponder ID to this message. Your ship's computer will filter out and automatically decode any secure comms sent from Terry. Well, this was sent on the 3rd? Just today, actually. Almost have everything to build it in orbit. Just missing 38,000 or so commodities. It's funny, in Elite Dangerous, when you say 38,000 commodities, it sounds like a big, massive number, right? But it's probably not actually. Oh, speaking of, that's the other thing I need to do. I need to check out some of the other ships that are there, because I've not had a look at the other ships as of lately. I'll actually... Oh, come on! This is going to sound stupid, but I'm going to take my Sidewinder. Only because that's got a pretty good SCO. It's good for getting from point A to point B. I'm going to head to a neighboring beacon. I doubt Pogs and Beacon's got the kind of ships that we need. Well, this is actually kind of an open system when you think about it. Let's head in that direction. Also, is the music on? Ah, it is on. We don't want the music to overlay itself. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if everything still works. That still works. This thing is hard to move. Oh, for God's sake. Button press, Joy 7. What's my heatsink button? It is...
Thermal signature restored. Thermal signature restored.
Okay, that's good. Weapon deploy test. I had it bound to... this button, I think. Yep, there we go. Sweet! It's just around 1.5 worth of fleet carriers. Okay, that is a big number. Oh, come on.
Ship released. Departure authorized. Thermal signature restored.
I swear, chat, I'm about to grab a screwdriver.
Silent running.
All the switches are flicking itself. It's trying to charge my frameshift drive.
Cannot comply.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm about to grab a screwdriver and just unscrew this thing and figure out what's going on, because that is a concerning amount of switch malfunctions I'm having here.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Uh-oh. Why are you burning?
Thermal signature restored.
See what I mean by I'm going to die because of this? No. The fact that you're pulling literally every single switch on here, it is really concerning. For fuck's sake, every button is being pressed.
Shields online.
Hmm. Nope, that's the lights again. Feels like I'm dealing with a ship that just got pulled out of the junkyard.
Cannot comply.
Not even the boost button. Oh, that's right.
Landing gear retracted.
I was gonna say, not even the boost button's working. This might explain why I was having problems in Microsoft Flight Simulator recently. Could be that the things just keep activating their switches and switching everything off. What if I give it a whack? Probably some dust just triggering the optical switches or something like that.
You are now clear of the area. Good luck and fly safely, Commander.
Nothing's triggered yet. Maybe that actually worked. That was me.
Cannot comply.
Oh, right.
Frameshifter uncharged.
Now, you're wondering... Okay, I spoke too soon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're good. If you're wondering why I'm taking a, Sidewinder chat, it's got a good SEO. So if we're gonna go from station to station, I need something that will get me there fast, and this will do it. Could be old solder's wearing out. Could be, maybe. Not sure. If it was old solder's, you know what I need to do? Put this joystick in the oven for a little bit. That's how you'd fix a PS3 that has weird solders. Ah. Did you post something with full stop or something in between? Twitch treats those as links.
Shields online.
Right, no stations in that one.
Frameshifter uncharging.
Also, you're probably wondering why I still have some orange on my HUD. Blame EDHM. Because apparently their update isn't really working with the new shaders too well. I'll put the link I was going to put in the Discord. It's related to the help me find my student mission. Oh, okay. Hey, give me a second. I'll permit you. I got to permit you manually if you want to post a link. Give me a sec. Wow, this is like a quiet sector, isn't it? Right, one sec. Permit, frog with a knife. There you go.
Frameshifter uncharging.
It seems to have calmed down now, at least. Alright, I'll put this away. Okay, here we go. Still no stations here. Hang on, actually, how far am I from... What was the name of that system with every single ship? Bristler. How far am I from Bristler? Oh, cracky dick, that's like a carrier jump away. How long would it take me to get there in my jumper conda? I'm gonna head back. Hang on a sec, chat. Now, chat, how interesting would it be if you could just super cruise overcharge the majority of the way home? If you complete it, you get 3 skins. One for the Anaconda, Mandalay, and for the new Panther Clipper ship, along with 40 million credits. Oh, I'm gonna do it. We might as well knock this out of the way. I could use the extra bonus. But this is why I love the Super Cruise Overcharge and the Sidewinder. Look how much fuel it's using.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
Granted, it's unstable as hell.
Frameshift drone charging.
Because this ship certainly wasn't built for a Super Cruise Overcharge. By the way, chat, is the stream too loud or is it too quiet? Those are carrier payments. By the way, Frog, I'm still grateful for the amount of funds you put in my carrier. Oh shit, that's a bit close. Volume is good for me, sweet! Okay, that's enough for a jump.
Frameshift drone charging.
Yeah. The throttle's definitely calmed down now, that's good. I haven't used it for a while. Who dares wake the beast from its slumber? I thought about playing this in VR chat, but I remember the amount of lag I got the last time I played this. Mind you, was I using my Quest or my PSVR? I'm pretty sure I was using my Quest. I didn't build a D-scanner into this, did I? Hang on, no, all ships come with D-scanners. I just haven't bound the firing groups. I remember I only used the Sidewinder to get to my fleet carrier from the bubble. And now I know, and I remember finding out how efficient the SEO was, and I'm like, holy shit, I am keeping this. I'm actually just now realizing if I get a new fair enough.
Frameshift drone charging.
I'm actually just now realizing if I get a new ship, I'm gonna have to take the long way back, so probably best to jump my carrier. For fuck's sake.
Frameshift drone charging.
Right when I said you had calmed down. The anxiety was settling in. Will the switch trigger again or not? Okay, fleet carrier is dead ahead. Almost dead ahead. Damn it, why is it the easiest thing in the world to overshoot your target when you're using SEO? That's me doing that, chat. Uh-oh! I did not press the Super Cruise button! God damn, I'm gonna be doing millions of loops of shames at this rate. Right when I said you had calmed down. It's just flipping all my switches. You pushed all my goddamn buttons. Okay, now you're literally pressing every single button. That was my... Damn it. Ah! I can't see shit. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can make a safe landing.
This carrier respects considerate pilots. Fly safely, Commander. Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander.
Silent running. Frameshift drive charging.
No. Oh!
Thermal signature restored.
I hate how that droning kicks in as your ship gets hotter and hotter. Whoa! I didn't even press the boost button there. God damn!
Silent running. Cargo seal retracted.
It's pressing every single button. Ah!
Thermal signature restored.
16, that's what I'm after.
Silent running. Thermal signature restored. Shields online.
Okay, we're in safety. Oh, did I have my weapons out the whole time? Holy shit.
Landing successful. Commence shutdown. Our services are available for use, Commander.
Right, I got a plan. I will use this little... Ow! I'll use this little nifty tool to blast out any dust this thing might have. Let's see. Good, we've still got some battery. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to jump the carrier. So we'll jump close to Bressler, and I'll have a quick look at the... I'll have a quick look at the ships that are there. I know ships are more expensive in Bressler, but they'll all be there. That's the important part. I want to jump somewhere that is within the 500 light year range. Man, the star map is weird. About here. Wait, I thought I was in carrier mode. What the hell? Oh, I was on the wrong map. That's what was on me. Don't actually have that much tritium in here. I'm going to this one. There we go. Now, while we wait... I'm just going to check. Do I actually have my... Oh, that's the wrong map. Do I actually have this system bookmarked? Good, I do. I've got the system bookmarked anyway in colonies. So how many jumps would it take my Anaconda to get there anyway? Because that's the long distance runner. Actually, that gives me an idea. Cold 285. I'm not going to remember that. I need to take a photo. Let's see. Call 285. Sector TQ-A. B15-4. That's the one. It's only 256 light years away. It's actually en route to the where we're going, I think. We might as well head there in this ship. If you want, my friend system should be right near you and have the most ships. I'll be in 6236 KT. Okay, cool. Hang on, let me cancel the jump.
Release confirmed. Please watch for traffic during departure.
I think it's too late to cancel, is it? Yeah, perfect. Let me cancel that for now. I'll check out your friend system first before I literally jump to conclusions. Oh, that is going to be a big problem. I'll be in 623 sector KC-V D2-92. That's the one. That's not too far. Love how it's under a dictatorship, though. Oh! Easy! Whoa! The fuck? Oh, you deployed a heatsink. I'm gonna run out of heatsinks soon at this rate. I forgot how slow this thing was. I did put the lightest thrusters on it though. Ah, that's another heatsink gone. Should we just let this thing hover along for like 5 minutes and see what happens?
Fire zone. This is flight control. Signing off.
Oh, you think really trying to work against you? I know, right? It's never done this before. Oh, jeez. Right, 2 jumps. Easy peasy. Damn, this thing really does take a lot of power to charge all the shields. The right starport should be named the hardware store when you arrive. Wow. They're not kidding about the name or anything. It is an actual hardware store. Right, this should be the last jump. Did I put a... I'm pretty sure I put an SEO on this. No, I didn't. I must have taken it off in favor of jump range. Damn, thought I could get a honk in there. The hardware store. That is a funny name for a station. But it makes perfect sense at the same time. Ah, that's another heatsink. There it is, hardware store. Damn it, that's a loop of shame. Hammer hardware. How much ARX did he pay to call it the hardware store? God damn it. That's the lights. Oh, I'm just looping around. Hang on. For fuck's sake! Ah! Chat, you can literally see everything it's trying to do. Okay, there we go. I remember that 5k ARX for a custom, right? It was something like that, wasn't it? Alright, better request locking and docking. Wow, why did my throttle go down to 0? No. Well, that's why I'm going so slow. Fuck's sake. Now the throttle axis is acting up. What is wrong with this thing?
4,000 meters from touchdown.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Fuck's sake. Stop. Ah! Fuck's sake, stop! Ah! Okay, what was my button for reverse? It was this. Oh, you put silent running on all times? Come on, reverse, reverse. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Clear the access corridor immediately, Commander.
Okay, there we go. Shut up! Oh, for fuck's sake! Ah! I can't get through the mail slot because of this. Oh boy. Okay, 17, down there. Well, I'll say this, chat. Thank fucking God it didn't hit the boost button.
Contact. Clear to disembark.
Also, what was with those explosions as I hit the thing? I think it's because my shields were down. Proxy versus the world. Bloody hell. That was a nightmare. And it's all because of this thing. What kind of screws does this thing even use? It uses Phillips. Do I actually have a screwdriver long enough to get in there? Long and small enough. I am not 100% sure, to be totally honest. Not that it matters, but let's see if switching modes help. Never, to be honest, I've never ever used the mode switch in this thing. Alright, I need the shipyard. Alright, let's see what's new. Viper Mark II, Cobra Mark III. I remember using the Viper briefly in my first years. Keelback, Asp Scout, Vulture. Mandalay, that's one of the new ones, isn't it? This would make a pretty good fighter. Chieftain, Crusader, I remember those. Crate Phantom, Orca. The Python Mark II. This is one of the first new ships to come out after a while. Type 10 Defender. What was the name of that ship? Type 8 Transporter, is it? Doesn't Type 8 have a better cargo capacity compared to the Type 9 that I'm flying? Cargo capacity 176. Oh, wait, no, that's better than the thing. 70 cargo rack, Maybe not. I think there are higher class slots than the Type 9. Type 9 has more cargo. I'm not too sure what kind of ship I should go for, to be honest. The Mandalay is obviously supposed to be an exploration vessel. I'd like to see what kind of jump range you get out of that. 22.6. You can actually get some pretty good jump range out of the Mandalay. I haven't unlocked the Clipper yet. Man, it's like these ships just have to have better jump range in the first place. Chat, should I buy the Mandalay? Yeah, I might get the Mandalay. See if I can make myself another, I don't want to exchange the Anaconda. See if I can make myself a, better exploration ship than this Jumpaconda. Whoa. That... Why did she just say mothership shields offline? Damn it! Now it's kicking in again. Well, at least the... Why am I getting a sudden frame rate drop? Mandalay can have the best range, especially engineered. Sweet! Why am I getting frame rate drops all of a sudden? Computer, what are you up to? That's better. I'm honestly tempted to just ditch the joysticks and ditch my controller out, but that's really going to take some getting used to. Alright, let's see what I can put on this Mandalay. Let's make this more exploration friendly. First off, we'll take the weapons off. I'm going to try and mirror the setup of my Anaconda here. At least the best I can. Utility mounts, I'll throw a heatsink on there at some point. Power plant. D was the lightest of the lot, right? Yeah. D is definitely the one for jump range. Okay, frame. Oh, this one's got built-in SEO. Hell yeah. Alright, put in a 5D frame shift drive. Cracky dick, that costs a bit. 4D life support. 4-dimensional life support. Jeez, already the jump range is at 38. $5D. Okay, it's C's for fuel tanks. I forget about that. Now I think I've got a Guardian frame shift drive booster I could use, or buy potentially. Let's see, FSD boosters. Aha! Oh shit. I only have a 5H. Oh, hang on. Could a 5H fit this thing? I need to transfer it here though. It's probably... Oh, no, it's sitting on my carrier. Okay, I'll just fly this thing to the carrier then. Let's worry about the frame shift drive last then. Shield generator. I admit, chat, not really the best at outfitting. Not really the best at outfitting exploration ships. I think I'll take a bit of fuel scoop out of a better shield generator. Would recommend D-rating everything, but not the SS. Oh, so you recommend a 5A FSD? Okay. Easy peasy. I'll take the 5A fuel scoop because 5D has no mass difference. It's been ages since I last did a proper ship outfitting. I've also got my eye on my balance too. I'm running out pretty quickly. Cargo rack, we don't need that. Actually, a tad bit of cargo would be useful. Why did I sell that? An AFM could be useful. No difference in jump range, so I'll chuck a 4A in there. We need a... What do we need? Don't need any reinforcements. Don't need limpets. Research limpets. What do research limpets do? Scrape samples and biomatter from the surface of an... Oh, you'd probably use that for the Thargoids. Definitely we need a surface scanner. I'll chuck that in a class 1 slot. I'll keep the Super Cruise Assist because sometimes I like the autopilot. I think, besides the FSD booster, I think that's all we need. Oh, SRV. We need to put an SRV in this thing. Put a 2G in there, so a class 2 slot would be useful. Sweet. Buy an SRV. I'll take the Scorpion. They're a lot easier to maneuver compared to the Scarab. Well, I'll tell you what. Right now, this thing already does a lot more. This thing already has way more jump range than the Anaconda. Yeah, besides the booster, that will do. Let's give this thing a look. I've got plenty of arcs. I should be able to get a livery out of this. Okay, maybe not. They're more expensive than I thought they'd be. We'd have to see what skin I unlock after doing the student mission. Ooh, you carry some pretty cool equipment. I'll worry about cosmetics later on down the trail. Now I do have a livery unlocked for the Scorpion, so I'll apply that. There we go. Useful for combat, but I would probably use it for more exobiology than anything. Oh, if those thrusters rotate when you, If those thrusters rotate when you take off, that would look so cool. Oh, for God's sake, here we go again. Oh, you know what I left off? I left off a shield generator. Twiggy! How are you, man? He's here! Okay, don't need the 6E. I think 4 was the best I had, so we'll go for 4D. Generate ourselves a little 4-dimensional shield. What could go wrong? You made me flinch, you bastard. Sweet. And I'll grab that FSD booster from my carrier. Sweet. Let's take this thing to my carrier and give it a little test flight. Whether I do that with or without the joystick, it depends on how well it behaves, because we all know it's misbehaving to shit. 4 jumps and it took my Anaconda 3. Then again, this thing isn't even engineered. What was the name of the system that the first engineer you unlock is for the FSD? I can't quite remember. Alright, I gotta remember, this thing's got some pretty wide wings. Twiggy, you're about to see what I've been putting up with almost all stream. My throttle quadrant is just pressing switch after switch, button after button, and it's causing absolute chaos. What adventures are we on? Well, at the moment, I've just purchased and set... Ooh. Didn't realize there was a bottom window. I've just purchased and set up a Mandalay, and I'm flying back to my carrier at the moment. I was going to do some cargo hauling from one place to another, but then I got distracted on this, and my joystick causing chaos as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you're gonna go into silent running, tell me. So that would be the system. Decay, that's the name of it. Maybe I need to go visit an old friend. Oh, hang on. Whoa, wait. I don't need to. I've got a blueprint pinned. Is the, no, we're not in silent running. I like this ship. What does it look like from the outside? Oh, those thrusters do retract. Those thrusters do tilt over. That is cool. Oh, hyperspeed. Holy hyperspeed! Sweet. That fuel scoop bar was pretty small, I have to say. Sorry, chat, I'm just sitting there wondering if my old joystick was lying around here somewhere, because if it was, I could borrow the throttle quadrant off that. But I don't think it is. Alright, that's another jump away. I am liking the look and feel of this ship, I have to say. It's like a simple eagle. What does that glass say? Flexiclasp canopy glass. Flexiclasp. Now that is a tough few words to say. now starting to realize I don't think I'm using the right blue I've been using in the past. This blue scheme I've applied in EDHM seems a little brighter. Hang on, I'm gonna check something real quick. Red, I have one here called Red Means Bad. Pretty sure the one I had before was called Royal Blue. Uh-oh, hang on. Part of me wonders if it's the throttle quadrant that's causing all this. That's the one, Royal Blue, that's what I've been using. There you go. Now theoretically I can just press F11. Boom. Didn't fix the orange, but this will work. This thing is quite stable with the Super Cruise overcharge. Not compared to the Sidewinder I was flying earlier. Ah, damn it. Keeps opening the map. I think it's the throttle quadrant that's causing it, the actual throttle, because it only seems to be doing it while I'm moving the throttle. When I'm holding it still, it seems to calm down. Okay. I wonder, if I tighten this a bit... No, still acting up. I can't see shit. Where's the edge of the planet? Whoa, that is a cool sounding boost.
Welcome to Ontario, Commander.
No. No. Disengage. Thank you. That boost sounds awesome.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your allocated path.
Landing pad 9. That is one of the back ones here. Sweet. No. I'm gonna crash into my carrier if the map activates again. Whoa! Uh-oh! That wasn't even me, chat. I didn't even press the boost. For fuck's sake, stop it. Ah! Not the best thing to do when you're trying to land with precision here. There we go.
Contact confirmed. Clamps engaged. Our services are available for use, Commander.
I might have to, after 3 years of playing this with a joystick, switch back to a controller because, honestly, this is becoming close to unplayable. Yeah. At some point I'm going to have to take the throttle quadrant apart and figure out what's going on. Give me a sec. Might actually, just for the sake of simplicity, stick with keyboard and mouse for now. Though I might need a little bit of reorientation on the controls because, like I said, I've not played keyboard and mouse for yonks. And I mean yonks, chat. It's probably not too much different to playing No Man's Sky, mind you. Alright, I think the FSD booster's in here. Yep, here it is. Oh yeah, that's brought it up to 55. 55 light years and there's no engineering involved. So we'll leave it at that, and I'll just equip things as I see fit. Oh, a typical disrupted wake echoes. I don't even have any of those. I need to do some wake scanning. Luckily, I've got another ship with a wake scanner built in, which is an adder. I don't even know why I have a dedicated ship built with a wake scanner. I just like the adder. It's Elite Dangerous's soccer mum ship. Right, I'm gonna need to get familiar with the controls here again.
Ship has really.
I'm not even in keyboard and mouse mode. Hang on. That's not the way I want it. I'm gonna need to remap that. Alright, how do I go up? That's throttle. Okay, that's all hunky-dory, but I'll need to flip. I need to flip the roll and the yaw around. Roll axis, pitch axis. All right. Okay, so that's rolling sorted. Now, how do I set my mouse? Ah, here we go. Mouse controls. Yaw. That's what I want. Perfect. It's just like No Man's Sky. Alright. Now, hard points. I think I need my hard points out in order to do some wake scanning. Let's see. Oh, no I don't. I can just scan right here, right now. Now, there's plenty of ships coming and going from here, so I'm sure I'll see some... What was the buttons to go up and down again? Okay, that's sideways thrust. It's RNF, right? Yeah, it is RNF. Sweet. Oh shit. In hindsight, maybe Pogs and Beacon might be a better place for it. Now, what was the button for frame shift drive? That switch modes.
Flight assist off.
That's for throttle 0. Got it.
All clear. Good luck and fly safely, Commander.
Chat, help me out here. What was it for Super Cruise again? That's the landing gear. That's a heat sink. Okay, that changes targets. Ah, it's J, got it. How do I put the hard points away? Okay, it's you, got it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Should be able to automatically detect whether I want to do a full jump or a half jump. There we go. It's all coming back to me now. Sort of. Maybe. That is spooky. It's showing that we're close to a planet and I can't even see it. Oh, I think my headset just died. Luckily, I've got a freed up USB port, but it's currently plugged into my mouse. Let's see.
Glad to have you with us. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Damn drink's in the way. There we go. Now, if there's ships coming and going, I'll have some wakes I can scan. I assume so, anyway. Chad, I apologize, I'm being a bit of a noob at the moment. Mind the trusses. There it is. Now my wild assumption is... Oh cool! I can see wakes in the contacts panel. I passed one. It was all the way on the other side. Hang on. Pretty sure I've got everything I need set in place. How close do I need to be to scan them? Ah, 2Ks. That might have been my own wake I just scanned. Now that I look at it. To be honest, I'm starting to second guess if I'm in a good position for wake scanning. Alright, where on earth's the door? There's the door. So there's a couple ships, not too many of them. See if I can scan that hauler when it warps away. It's actually not as busy here as I thought it would be, I must admit. Ah, what was the button for targeting again? Oh, there he goes. That never gets old. Did I get anything for that? I don't know if I actually got anything for that. Hey, Original, it's been a while. How are you? Currently in a wake scanning struggles at the moment. I've got no idea what I need to do. I don't have a contact for trading on this space station, do I? That was close. I nearly forgot to request permission. Landing pad 14, right at the end. Things are the usual. Fair enough. Honestly, I can't complain. It's been a crazy couple weeks, though, I had to say. Deactivating docking systems. Mercenary. No, nothing to do with trading. Ah, what was the name of the contact that you trade the wake echoes with again? Hang on. I might need to look at an arrow for this. Won't be in search nearest, will it? Station services. Assuming it's material trader that we'll need. It was an encoded material trader to down trade and stuff. Encoded material trader. Okay, if I just search material trader in an hour, surely it tells me what one's which. I feel like a noob in this game again. Alright, where are we? Red. ZYQ. There's Brunel Hub, which is about 114 light years away. So what's the name of the system that it's in? It doesn't actually tell me. Ceos, okay. Do I have a fuel scoop on this thing? Because if I do, I'll just take this ship. So what have you been up to, Original? You been up to much? Oh good, I do have a fuel scoop on it. By my calculations, this is about... Oh, it's 5 jumps, close enough. Oh, I was reaching for my joystick out of habit. My old one is probably still lying around here somewhere, but I remember I had some problems with its, I can't remember if it was its yaw or its, roll that was the problem. But it was something to do with there was a bit of drift on the joystick itself.
Landing gear retracted.
Hang on, chat. I may need to have a little peek-see here.
You are now clear of station perimeter. Safe travels, Commander.
Where would I have put... Oh, I know where I would have put it. I would have put it in my... Spazzy Joysticks old box. Hang on. Alright, oh jeez. The old joystick. Might be a bit weird flying with the old hardware for a little bit. Sitting on something? I'm sitting on the corner. There we are. The Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS. This one. Close the wardrobe doors. Alright, let's see. This thing... I wonder if this thing will still have its drift. Set that there. It's a lot lighter and compact. This is probably the better joystick from a gameplay perspective, but it doesn't have as much switches and stuff as what the Logitech does. I also don't remember if I needed to install a driver for this. I wonder if this thing... was this plug and play? Come to think of it, I would have used this thing before. Sorry chat, I'm just mumbling to myself. I'm assuming I just hit throttle 0 by accident. Let's see. Damn, it's just that little bit too short to stretch across the keyboard.
Scan detected.
Can I plop that there? There we go. Ooh, that actually locks in quite nicely. Look at that. Fits nice and snug in between the keyboard. I love it. Alright. Do the controls work out of the box? No, they don't. Okay. Holy shit, that feels weird. I think that would have just loaded my good old-fashioned... Okay, SRV controls. That can stay the way it is for now. Oh, that was my microphone I just pulled out. I don't even know why I have this microphone there. I only have it there for looks. Okay, that's not quite working. Here you go, T-Flight HOTAS. Let's leave the rest as is. I remember now. It was quite a good amount of pitch down. Either that or it just needs some recalibration. Okay, no, I think it was definitely the yaw. The yaw isn't working. The throttle isn't working either. What the fuck? Is this thing even programmed properly? Oh, wrong button. Oh, that's why. Okay, maybe there is a driver I have to install. Give me 1 wee second, chat. I'm gonna try and work this out. Let's see. T-Flight HOTAS driver. Pretty sure this is a T-Flight HOTAS 4 because it's a because it is a PlayStation 4 HOTAS. Ah, that's the one I want. Hang on. And it's the wrong file. Hang on. Ah, so sorry, chat. But what's the thing I need to install? support.thrustmaster.com/en/product/T-Flight HOTAS 4-en. It's right here. So where is the software? Drivers. Ah, that's the one. I I believe this executable is what I need. It's funny, you'd think this would still be installed on here, but no. Green light. Okay, perfect. Think that's what I want for the thrusters and axes and whatnot. Cool. Alright, should be good to go. Reset the presets to T-Flight HOTAS 4 again. Theoretically, there we go, that's working. Alright, let me just go through this bit by bit. Stand by, chat. Oops. Okay, good. I think yours working. Roll axis should be this. Pitch axis is that. Whether it needs to be inverted or not, we'll find out in a second. Now, thrust left and thrust right. That's going to be fun. Oh, hang on. I had it as this. I had it as that at first, and then up and down as that. Oh, yeah. Don't need alternate controls. Throttle axis. Now, I'm sure I can work out the rest. Okay, the roll and the yaws are the wrong way around. Hang on. But pitch axis is perfect. Oh, for God's sake, now you stop working entirely. There we go. That should be fine the way it is. Lateral thrust axis. Oh, dang it. It's, throttle was what I want. Hang on. Okay. That should be for real. Good. I'm happy with that. Oh, god damn it. Now the throttle axis is the wrong way around. Well, hey, now we've got a joystick to work with. Might need to set a bit of a dead zone on the thing there. Okay, good. That's all working.
Cannot comply.
I thought U was the hard points. Oh, right. It would have inverted because of the freaking... Damn it, I gotta create a whole new control scheme. This is a bit of a pain in the arse, I have to say, chat. Not to mention these axes like to reset themselves for some strange reason. Cool, there you go. That needs to be inverted. I wonder if it's because I installed the drivers while I was in the controls menu. Okay, that should be better. Now we need Super Cruise, Hyperspace Jump. I'll work out what each of these buttons do. Primary fire and secondary should work. Oh right, because it's referring to these as joy, it won't do anything. There we are. Joy 12 and Joy 10. What's that button supposed to be on this thing? I'll use that for the hard points. I think I might need to give the game a reboot. That way I can register the joystick's controls properly. This is weird. I've been having nothing but control issues with Elite Dangerous lately. It's like I'm cursed. Cursed for controller problems for all eternity. I must say, getting back to this little joystick feels nice though. I've always loved that little drone. Alright, let's see. There we go, that's looking better. That's looking more proper. There we go. Now it's got the right buttons in place. I knew a reboot was a good idea. Okay, let's stick with the defaults for now and see how it treats me. Ugh. I wonder if I could use this throttle quadrant and the Logitech joystick I have here, best of both worlds. It'd be a bit awkward though because the throttle quadrant on this is hardwired to the joystick, whereas with the Logitech one I was using, the throttle and the joystick are two separate pieces of hardware. Right, that is working perfectly. I need to set the right dead zones in a bit. Okay, now, there's a way to... Okay, that brings me back to Ceos. That's the map. Okay, that's the hard points. X? Nope, that's the targeting. Okay. Ah, yeah, I gotta hold down options. Cool. Now I think it was up for frame shift? Nope. What was it for frame shift? Still J, I think.
Not comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Man, what a shit show. Yeah, it's a bit of your drift, that's what's going on. Apologies for those technical difficulties there, chat. Ooh, roll axis is quite sensitive. So I think from memory I was about 5 jumps away.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that sound never gets old. Three jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm curious. Those problems I was experiencing, were they common faults? Ah, here you go. Ghost inputs.
Fuel smoking. Fuel smoke disengaged.
There's a workaround. If I set delay, button press delays by about 0.1 or 0.2 seconds. Interesting. A couple things I've got to play around with on the joystick. For now, I'll stick with old school. Old school simplicity. Ah, you know what? In hindsight, I probably should have taken the Mandalay here, because that's the ship I'm trying to engineer after all. Here we go, Seos is up next.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm not even centered. Here we go. Okay, Seos. And the station... It was called Brunel Hub, I'm pretty sure. Right, I don't have an overcharge on this thing. Wow, this throttle's sensitive. It's useful though. Means I can be quick. Here we go, Brunel Hub, and you've got the encoded trader I've been looking for. Probably is a good thing I took this at the same time because, well, I can scan some extra wakes should I need them. That might be too fast. Ah, perfect. I must confess, chat, I'm still used to being called Golf Tango Golf. Okay, that handles those controls good. Hello! Alright, 29. That was a bit of a harsh landing.
Landing successful. Ship secured.
Okay, should be encoded. That icon means encoded, right? Ah, perfect. So what I need is a typical disrupted wake echoes. What should I trade? Because I'm gonna need a few. This one? Anomalous FSD telemetry? I'll take quite a few of the atypicals. Actually, let me look down the levels. Chemical processes, strange weight solutions. Wow, need quite a bit actually. We're good for stage 1 of the engineering though. I wonder, how much would it cost to get my Mandalay transferred over here? Because that wasn't really that much of a big journey. Ah, it would only take about half an hour. You know what, I can't be arsed. We'll get the transfer going. It's probably something I'll work on the back end. I think on that note, guys, I think we're going to call it a night for tonight. Yeah, just too many control issues and too much time spent trying to reconfigure the controls. I haven't had any time to get on with the cargo hauling and stuff. If I got started with that now, I would probably run too late into the night, so we might need to do it another time. There's some workarounds I spotted with the joystick, so I'll probably give those a crack. And we'll see how those go, and hopefully I can get the whole thing fixed, at least to the best of my ability. But hey, those that tuned in and stuck around today, really appreciate it. We'll be continuing with Need for Speed Most Wanted on Friday. See if we can get through a couple more Blacklist racers, and then we've got the Toyota 86 Cup race on Sunday. Looking forward to that, and I think I'll be streaming it in VR this time. I've done pretty much all the league races in non-VR, so yeah, we'll do that one in VR, because you guys enjoyed the Trans-Tasman touring cars in VR, so yeah, I reckon I'll do the 86 in VR next. We'll see how we go. For now though, guys, I love you and leave you from here. Again, thanks so much for sticking around. Thanks to thanks to Frog, Twiggy, and K-Mac for popping by. It's good to see you guys. Good to play this game again. I just need to fix the control issues I've been having, because I am hard bound to joysticks. Anyways, all. See you, Proxy. Catch you later. I do apologize, not much happened on this stream. Like I said, it was all just trying to fix all my controls and shit, but yeah. I'll get everything back up and running. So when we stream ED next week, and I will stream ED next week, we won't have the same problems again, and then we'll be able to haul some shit. But other than that, punishable by death, oh boy. Anyways, all, I'll love you leave from here. Again, I apologize, not much happened during the stream, but really do appreciate you for sticking around. I'll catch you all later on. Until next time, Proxy Aspect, signing off for the night. See you later.